Playing dice in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is very simple. First, you need to go to an inn. There is a bunch of inns throughout the game. Even the starter town has one, Troskowitz. If you go right here, there it is, the tavern. And the tavern has this dice icon right here. If you see a town with a dice icon, you're good to go. You can go there and play dice. I am right here right now, and as you can see, there is a tavern right here, so I can play dice. Now, once you see a board like this is the dice board, and this is exactly how we can play dice. Just get close to it, and then you're gonna see this pop up, play dice. Press the E button, and now we can play some dice. You can either play with a badge or without a badge. We can bet money on it, and as you can see, you can go pretty high up to the kings, which is 180. If you go without a badge, which does consider some value, you can't really bet as high. You still can go as high as 130 with the quarters. I'm gonna go without a badge this time, and let's do a very simple Wagoner's 10 money. You just have to right click it, and now the game starts. So basically, Harry will roll 6 dices, each one of them with different kind of values, and if you don't know any kind of combination to look for, you can press the T button. Once you press it, here are the game rules, the point system, which is very simple. The goal is to get to 2000 points. Down here will be the selected ones in this round. Of course, this will be the value of each dice or multiple of them if they are combination, but the collected doesn't mean the scored points. You do have to score, which we will talk about as the game goes on, but basically these are the rules. But what you need to memorize is right here. As you can see, 1 will equal 100 points, a 5er will equal 50, and these combinations can give you much more. As you can see, they are basically ascending dices, but there are also 3 times combinations. If you have 3 of the same number, these are fantastic to get as well. And then also, if you have a 4th one that is the same number, that also doubles the value of this set. Just memorize these and you're gonna have a fun time. Now you can press escape to escape it, and now let me talk you through this. So you can do 2 actions in dice. And the first one is very simply holding the die. If you select and highlight a die like this and then hold it by pressing the E button, you're gonna see down there that the selected is right now, for me, 50. If I press E again, the holding the dice will go off. And now I am at 0 again. This is what you need to do. Try to do combos with dices, and don't worry, because even if you, let's say, hold this dice, you have other options as well. The next option you can do is score and continue, or score and pass. Score and pass, you can do that by holding the Q button, which will basically score everything you got this round, which is the 50 for me, and the 50 will go up there to the blue line and basically will be scored. If I press the F button, which I will do right now, then basically Harry will take away the 5 and then roll again for the rest of the dices. Now we will take a look at it again, and now we can select more dices. But pay attention, you can do this forever. If you constantly continue, but then you get rolling dices that are not really a combination of anything, you lost the whole thing. And yes, you can select multiple dices just like this by highlighting them and then pressing E. If there is no combination to be had for the holding dices, it will not let you either score and continue or score and pass either. Anyway, in this situation, it looks like I can only hold another 5er, which will basically put us to 100 points, which is not really a lot for a round. I can also continue again with the risk of not getting anything next time and losing these 100 points, or I can score for the safer route and get that 100 points for sure. For this one, I'm gonna be a little bit risky, and I'm gonna press the F button again and continue. Let's see if we can roll something nice. And it looks like we did get another good one. Let's see if we can combine these. It looks like we can't, That means we are basically stuck with holding another fiver, but this time I am gonna stop and hold down the Q button and pass and score. Now as you can see, the blue line will show 150. Now the enemy will do the same thing as us, and of course there's an element of luck to this game. He already is at 200 points and continuing, and he got another 50 points. Let's see if he gets more, and he does get another 50. Now I would pass if I was him, but he didn't pass, and because of this he lost all of those points. He is back to 0. That's why you can't risk it as much. Alright, it looks like we can only do either a 1 or a 5, and the good thing about this is I can do both of them, and although I did both of them, they are not gonna be counted as a sequence, rather they are individual. That means I get 100 from this guy and a 50 from this guy. Now I can either press continue or pass. I would say we are doing pretty good, but let's do a continue again, because 4 dice could still give us something, and it looks like it did, and also a pretty good one. We have 3 twos, which is great for us. Let me hold them and we will see the value of them, which is 200. That's fantastic. And of course I'm gonna score and pass this time. Now this round scored us a good amount and we are at 500. Let's see what the enemy does here. They got 100 this time. They got another 100, already at 200. For this round they got another 100. Oh, actually they got a free 6, which already gives them to 900. And because all the dice were used last round, he can roll them again. Now he is at 1000 and he got another 50 in it, and it looks like he scored it up. So we have a little bit of a job to do here. Let's see if we can do it. I can only score these 2 ones, which will give me 200, so I'm gonna continue. Let's see what we got this time. It looks like we got another 1 and we only have 3 dices. I don't know if that's really great for us, but I'm gonna go another continue. Let's see if we get something. Okay, we did get another 1 and I can also put in the 5, but this time I am gonna score. This did get us to 950, but still, if he gets a good round here, he could win it all. He got 4 ones, which already made him the winner. That's how it goes around this game. It's an element of luck, of course, but now you know how to play it. Happy playing dice and have fun.